we did make sure that that could be done. But we didn't sacrifice any quality in terms of creating stuff. So let's just run through the PowerPoint real quickly. You asked us to develop a feasibility study regarding the potential creation of a municipal school district. And I want to share this before we start. Dr. Fight really is where this comes from. It's our firm belief that decisions that are made about schools and our actions that we take should be measured in student benefit. How is it going to benefit children? If we will hold that as our thought in terms of what we do for any school situation, we'll generally come out with the best possible recommendations. So that's a part of the core beliefs that I hold, and I know Dr. Fight holds, and our other partner in the firm, Dr. Post. So we've approached it that way. The content of the study you asked us to do, we looked at literature and research in these areas. We looked at the legal and regulatory requirements for the municipal school district. We looked at the essential operational requirements. And we looked at the money. We looked at the fiscal requirements, the anticipated revenues and expenditures. And then we provided a summary of considerations in the document that you have. Quickly, the method that we used, we looked at all the relevant research that we could find. We looked at school districts in Tennessee, municipal districts in this state, and other places. We then looked at Tennessee law, case law, and statutes with the assistance of a team of veteran attorneys who are experienced in school business. We then went and looked at the operational and fiscal requirements that would be required to provide a comparable program to what you have now. And those were guiding principles in looking at this. And then we looked at all of the revenue streams that can come to public schools in this state. We based that upon the average daily membership, which you'll see the term APM, and funds generated by the Tennessee Basic Education Program, that's the BEP. So we looked at all of those items, and then we projected the expenditures that would be required for a new school district in operations. The operational expenditures that would be required to have a comparable program to what you have now. So let's get right into the legal feasibility. There's no doubt that Public Chapter 1 of 2011 Act of Tennessee amended Tennessee Code Annotated 492502. That's what the Act people a lot of times call the Norris Todd Amendment, but it's really Public Chapter 1. And there's no doubt that it gives the permission in this county to create municipal school districts under specific circumstances. At this point still stands, and unless it's successfully challenged, that is the law at this point in Tennessee. And folks, you've been given permission under the law to do this, so permission implies the right to plan for such a district if it is the decision that you choose to make. Legal feasibility, we need to understand also, is not just based on state law. There is a state board of education. That board of education is appointed by the governor. These members serve for 9-year terms on the Tennessee State Board of Education. And they have the responsibility of making the rules and regulations that guide all public school districts in the state. And they have 6 basic requirements for the creation of a municipal school district. Number 1, you must have a minimum number of students within the city. That number determined by the state board is 1,500. And that is why in our feasibility study you'll see a recommendation that you might need to consider the annexation of one area, one of your reserve areas in order to push your student population beyond 1,500 of students who are within the city. Now those numbers could change by the time the district might be formed, but we're reporting to you what we do as of November 2011, when we ran the data and looked at the numbers. We were just a few students short. It was about 1,408, if I remember right. So we're recommending that you consider that in order to meet that rule of the state board of education. Secondly, you have to employ a full-time superintendent if you're going to run a school district. Third, you've got to have teachers who are employed at the same average training and salary as current teachers in Shelby County. And you can't start a municipal school district without hire all rookies. You've got to hire comparable levels of training and experience and compensated comparable salary levels for teachers, not for anybody else. So it's required for administrators, but it does for teachers. State board rules. You've obviously got to have facilities that meet all code requirements, that would be standard, whether it's fire code, and so on. And you then have to, according to the state board rules, spend at least an amount equal to 15% levy on the local property tax. In other words, what the state board is saying, ladies and gentlemen, that if you want a municipal school, the municipality has to make some investment every year. They pay that threshold of that investment at a minimum of 15 cents on the local property tax. That's the state board rule. And the last thing, once all that's done, move forward, and there are several reports that have to be submitted to the Commission of Education in order for the State Department of Education to review whether or not you have met all the requirements of the provision. Those are the 6 big rules of the state board. Look at legal issues, and look at rules of the state board. Let's look at the operational feasibility and your enrollment projections. These are not guesses. We actually went in and geocoded using a GIS system about 30,000 children in Shelby County schools who live somewhere within the 6 municipalities. So we determined exactly where they could live. And a great deal of other data about them without getting into any student names. Didn't need any names, we just needed numbers. Didn't violate any privacy, just looking at numbers and locations. So we looked at this in November, and if you had a school district now, you surveyed the children who live in Billington and the children who live in your annexation reserve areas. Those who live in Billington, those who live in your annexation reserve areas. You have about 2,184 children in the district. If you had that number of children and the number of employees that would be required to provide a comparable program in terms of teachers and principals, these are the certified employees. Teachers, principals, librarians, counselors, and so on. People that have a license to do their job. About 166 people. And then you have to have classified staff. That's the secretary, finance secretary, teacher assistants, and so on. About 81 of those people for a total of about 247 employees in a municipal school district if you had 2,100 schools. That is based on the direction that we had. We look at a municipal district, serving the children in Billington and the Billington annexation reserve area. Those are the numbers in terms of children and employees. The demographics, it will be a diverse school district. You see the numbers. We run these numbers. These are accurate as of November in terms of the racial and ethnic breakdown demographics. Let's look at money just a minute, because this is important. There are 3 big legs of the funding stool. Just like your financial planner says, there's 3 big legs of financial planning. But in the school business, it's state funds. That's the Tennessee Basic Education Program, you see it listed at BEP. Shelby County property tax, and the Shelby County local option sales tax. Plus, we looked at what 15 cents would yield on the Millington property tax, because as I said, that's a threshold that the state board requires. And Dr. Spike, would you share a little bit about why federal funds are not in the equation? Some people say, well, I don't think federal money in there. Why not? Could you explain that, please?
Yeah, just briefly, when you start talking about your Title I funds, that's based on the number of students and funds. And then you have your special ed population there. You really don't know what that's going to be, but that's the in and out money, and it's only to supplement your program. You cannot plant that with anything in the general budget. And while I'm up here, I'll make this big to see what things are running.
Y'all do know about flights for retired superintendent.
I feel off familiar faces right here.
He's done this a few times.
And so, yeah, let me just tell you about another partner that we don't have here, and that's Bill Bozeman.